Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the journey of someone who proves that persistence, talent, and a little bit of patience can truly change everything. We're talking about Andrew Rannells, a performer whose path to success is not only inspiring, but also incredibly relatable. Now, let me ask you something right from the start. Have you ever felt like your big break is taking longer than expected? Like you're putting in the work, but the recognition just isn't coming yet? Because if that sounds familiar, Andrew Rannells' story might hit closer to home than you think. He didn't grow up in Hollywood or step into instant fame. Instead, he started out in Omaha, Nebraska, with a passion for performing and a dream that didn't come with a clear timeline. Early in his career, he took on voice acting roles in animated shows like Pokémon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Not exactly the spotlight most people imagine when they think of stardom, right? But here's the thing. Those early roles mattered. They helped him build experience, confidence, and discipline. And that leads to an interesting question. How often do we underestimate the importance of the small opportunities in our lives? For years, Rannells worked steadily but quietly. No massive headlines, no overnight success. Just consistent effort. And then something changed. He landed the role that would redefine his career, Elder Price in the Book of Mormon. This wasn't just any role. It was bold, funny, challenging, and required incredible vocal and acting ability. And when he stepped onto that stage, everything clicked. His performance earned him critical acclaim, award nominations, and suddenly, the world was paying attention. But think about this for a second. Was it really sudden? Or was it the result of years of preparation finally meeting the right opportunity? That's what makes his story so powerful. After his success on Broadway, Rannells didn't just stay in one lane. He expanded into television, where many fans got to know him as Elijah on Girls. His character was witty, bold, and unapologetically honest, often stealing scenes with sharp humor and emotional depth. And here's something interesting to consider. Why do you think some actors can seamlessly move between stage and screen while others struggle? Is it about versatility, confidence, or something deeper? For Rannells, it seems to be a mix of all three. He understands how to connect with an audience, whether it's a packed theater or someone watching from their couch at home. As his career continued to grow, he appeared in films like Prom, showcasing not just his acting skills, but also his musical talent. And through it all, he kept returning to the stage, including performances in Falsettos, which earned him even more recognition. What's fascinating is how he never seemed to settle. Even after achieving major success, he kept challenging himself, taking on new roles, and pushing his boundaries. And that brings up another question worth thinking about. Once you reach a goal you've been chasing for years, what comes next? Do you stay comfortable or do you keep pushing forward? One of the most admirable things about Andrew Rannells is his authenticity. In an industry that often pressures people to fit into certain expectations, he has remained true to himself. He's been open about his identity, his experiences, and his journey, and that honesty has resonated with so many people. It's a reminder that success isn't just about talent. It's also about being genuine and allowing people to connect with who you really are. And maybe that's why his performances feel so real. Whether he's making people laugh or delivering an emotional moment, there's always something honest underneath it. Let's take a moment to reflect on something. How often do we hold back parts of ourselves because we're worried about how others might react? And what might happen if we embrace those parts instead? Rannells' journey shows us that being yourself isn't a weakness. It's actually one of your greatest strengths. Another thing that stands out about his career is how unpredictable it's been. From voice acting to Broadway, from television to film, his path hasn't followed a straight line. And yet, every step has contributed to where he is today. So, here's something to think about. What if the path you're on right now, even if it feels confusing or slow, is actually leading you exactly where you need to go? Sometimes, we're so focused on reaching the destination that we forget the journey itself is shaping us. Andrew Rannells didn't become successful overnight. He built his career piece by piece, role by role, year by year. And when his moment finally arrived, he was ready to take it. That's the kind of story that sticks with you. Not just because of the success, but because of everything it took to get there. So, as you go about your own journey, whatever that may look like, maybe the question isn't, why hasn't it happened yet? But rather, am I preparing myself for when it does? Because when opportunity meets preparation, incredible things can happen. Now we'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite role or moment from Andrew Rannells? Do you connect more with his work on stage, on TV, or in film? And if you're chasing a dream of your own, what part of his journey resonates with you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We always enjoy hearing your stories and perspectives. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories, celebrity deep dives, and content that keeps you thinking long after the video ends. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.